Hi guys, it's Ann. Haven't done a video in a while. I've been busy doing other stuff, but anyway, I finished this project finally. It's been on my to-do list. I wanted to do it, and it took me a few days to do this, but anyway, it's finally done, and I made myself a pincushion. I didn't have one. I had this little bitty ratty pin cushion, and I've got all these pretty stick pins, where people send you stick pins and stuff, and I don't have any place to put them, so I had bought one of those shoes at the thrift store or Goodwill or something, and I think I gave like $1 for it, and it had been in my box of where I got this big old box where I put all my stuff I want to alter. And anyway, I finally got it out and made myself a pincushion. And it was just one of those shoes like this right here. I have another one, but this one, I did not buy this one to alter. I just thought it was so pretty. And I really just loved it. And I didn't want to alter it. Just thought it was beautiful. But anyway, this one was really ugly. It was just plain, and of course the shape's a little different, and it had some really bad chips, and it just had like a crosshatch design in it, and it was just white and plain yellow, and that was it. That was it. And like I said, it had a lot of chips and things in it on the bottom of it and stuff, and it had I don't know, I guess where somebody had marked on it. It looked like magic marker or Sharpie or something all over the front of it here. And anyway, like I said, I made myself a pincushion. And this was it. And I just love it. And of course, no need to say, I put the bling mesh all over the heel and all around the bottom and the top of it. And of course, I didn't bring any pins over here with me because I wanted to show you, but anyway, here's the pincushion part. And I made the flower, and this once again is what Lele and Vicki, I don't know what Vicki's YouTube name now is. She changed it. But anyway, Lele is Lele and Vicki. I'm sure you guys all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, they done what they call the crazy quilting with the lace. But anyway, that's what I did. I just gessoed the shoe. It's got about 3 coats of gesso on it because I couldn't get the magic marker covered up. And anyway, it's got the gesso on it, and then it's just got, honestly, little bitty lace scraps all over it. That's all it is, all over the whole shoe. And it's just all on top of the gesso. But anyway, and then I put some lace trim around it, and some of the bling mesh, and then a row of little pearls, and then on the front of it, at the toe, let me make sure you can see this, I put one of the metal corners. I just put some gesso on it because I think it was silver. Just put gesso on it and bent it to fit on the toe of the shoe, and done that. And then here's one of the flowers that Shabby Chic showed us how to make, and I love these flowers. Anyway, I went crazy and made a whole bag of them, and I love using them. And this, I actually made that myself, and I'll share something with you here in a minute. But anyway, and then on the back of it, it's pretty plain. I just embellished it with some trim I've got. Just little flowers, and I just snipped them off one at a time and put them on here and then put a couple of little things of the bling in the middle. And I had some flat back pearls, and I just snipped the bling off one little piece, and I just put those all over. And then as far as the back of the shoe, or the top, or whatever you want to call this, it's just got a couple of flowers, and it's got a piece of trim, just crochet trim that I put across the back of it, and it goes across to this side of it right here. and it comes across the back on this side, if you can see it. And then I just put like rose, and then another little bitty white flower, and some lace bows that I made, and I put some the flat back pearls in that, and then a little rosette in here, and just kind of added a little piece of bling and a flat back pearl to the crocheted lace. See, it's just laid on here, and I just kind of glued it down a little bit right there. But anyway, that's my shoe. But now, what I was going to tell you about this little brooch doodad thing, I made this, and let me show you this one. This is an arty cake right here that I have. Look at it. This one here, this is the arty cake. Okay, and then the one on the shoe is the one that I made. So there's not a lot of difference, and it was pretty easy to make, and well, needless to say, it was a whole lot cheaper. But anyway, all you need is, you know, the metal pieces, and I know everybody's got these, just something with holes in it, you know, some kind of metal. Anyway, I just put some gesso on it so it would be white, and just some real thin wire, and you just kind of like sew it, and just add your beads and pearls and stuff. And anyway, this right here is what you get out of it. And then I just put I wanted a little dangle thing on it, so I just put me in a jump ring and just added these little beads to the end of it here. And anyway, that's how it turned out. And I really, you know, glad I'd give that a shot to make that. But anyway, don't want to make this video real long. Just wanted to show you guys my latest project, and anyway, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and everybody have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.